Hello, welcome back, Dad's on Fire tribe. On this episode, you're going to be learning about angina symptoms, okay? What every man over 30 should know about. Let's crush this one. Alright, warrior, so the first symptom that you need to know about angina is chest pain, okay? And this is being caused by lack of blood flow into your heart. Other symptoms could be nausea, dizziness, or just fatigue. And if you're having just any of these symptoms that I just mentioned to you right now, you better talk to your doctor first. I'm not a doctor, because here is the deal. If you're here because you want to learn about symptoms, turn it off this video right now, because you're not going to be liking what I have to share with you. Now, if you're here because you want to learn about the root cause of the angina symptoms, then keep watching this, because I want to share with you the 3 things that you need to understand right now. So let's get this going. Alright, so the first thing that I want to share with you related to how to get rid of the angina symptoms is called the simple solution, okay? And this is all about your beverage intake, okay? So there is really 2 parts about this. The first thing is, how much water are you drinking on a day-to-day basis? Because we all know that we are made of water, like 65% to 70% of our body is composed by water. And this is just to show you the importance of this in our life. And every time I'm working with dads, I see how they are lacking these parts. Just by focusing on the simple solution, you're going to be seeing amazing results in your life. So it is important to understand, yes, quality matters. Having a good filter system is important for you. Good quality, yes, of course, but also the quantity, how much water you should be having in your day. Have you thought about this? So I want to give you a quick, short formula for you, okay? So I want you to take your body on pounds, okay? So let's say that you're 200 pounds. I want you to take that number and divide by 2, which is going to be giving us 100, right? On our case here. So 100 is going to be the number of ounces that you should be striving for on your day. So let's say 100 ounces, okay? Now, of course, this formula varies according to, let's say you are sweating a lot, it's summertime, you're just playing a lot of outside, or you're playing a lot of sports, so you should be increasing that. And also, it's according to diuretics. If you're having a lot of coffee, alcohol, even tea, okay? You have to increase this amount of beverage as well, okay? Now, this is the first part about the simple solution, which is bringing more good quality water into your life. Yeah, super important. But here is the second part, which is extremely important as well. It's called avoiding liquid calories, okay? I see this a lot. Things like coffee and tea with added sweetener, okay? Sugar or fake as well, like the diet ones, that doesn't really matter, okay? It's all fake, it's all going to be counting here. But also alcohol, it's a big one. Juices, soda, which is the worst thing that you can do for your health. So the simple solution is really about the 2 parts, like I mentioned to you, having more good quality water and also avoiding the liquid ones. And focus as well, besides alcohol and soda and juices, there is also these crazy drinks that they are selling to you as healthy, but it's full of sugar, okay? So pay attention to that as well, these sports drinks. So keep that in mind. So this is the first thing that you should be striving to do to get rid of angina symptoms, okay? The simple solution. The second step that I have for you, and this could be a whole video presentation, like 1-hour presentation, I'm going to be summarizing this for you. It's called the avoid 4 devils plus the 2 stars, okay? So here is the deal, my friend. Sometimes it's just smarter, or it's better for you to know what to avoid instead of knowing what to have in your diet, okay? This is specifically related to nutrition. So what are these 4 devils, okay? So let's go through them quickly here. Devil number 1 is pasteurized dairy. Okay, now dairy is a completely different subject. You know, there is a lot of controversy, but I have no doubt that pasteurized dairy, it's not really healthy for you on the long term. Okay, so you should be avoiding that as the devil. Okay, this is devil number 1. Devil number 2 is added sugar. like I mentioned to you on the simple solution, things that you are putting, it's all hidden, and I don't have to be here telling you how dangerous sugar is for your health. You know that, so make sure you are paying attention to the ingredient list, making sure that you are paying attention to the things that are added to your foods, okay? And this can be tricky. So that's devil number 2, added sugar. Devil number 3 is refined carbohydrates, junk foods in general, okay? Cakes and cookies and all of that refined flour that we see. I call this the brown foods, okay, that you see pretty much everywhere, especially on the breakfast. So pay attention to avoid refined foods as well, okay, junk food in general, okay. So that's devil number 3. And devil number 4 is one that almost nobody's paying attention to. So this is all about the vegetable oils, or just the kitchen oils, okay, things like canola oil, corn seeds, sunflower, cotton seeds. There is so many ones out there that it's kind of too hard to keep it up with all of them, okay. So just make sure that you go to your kitchen and see, do you have any of these crazy vegetable oils of modern society? If you do, make sure that you dump them and replace them for good fats, okay. So that's the devil number 4. But also we have the 2 stars. The 2 stars is just table salt. Star number 1, table salt. I'm not saying that salt is bad for you. No, actually it's really good. But table salt, refined salt, is not something that you want to have in your diet. So replace that with a good quality sea salt or Himalayan salt. That's going to be awesome for your health, right? So that's the first star. And the second one is soy. Most of the soy out there is GMO and is not treated according to the right ways of treating foods, okay? Foods have to be treated certain ways. And most of the soy that you find there is just very, very, like, it's not treated according to the traditions, okay? Now, I don't want to get into all of the details related to soy. I just want you to understand that it's something that you want to avoid, okay? If you're trying to get rid of the angina symptoms and be healthy. Because inside of this, we are treating the root cause of the problem, okay? We're not talking specific about the symptoms. I don't care about that. Seriously, I don't. I care about health. I don't care about disease. Disease is just a symptom of something that's going on deep inside, okay, on the root cause. And that's what we are talking about specifically here on topic number 2, avoid the 4 devils plus the 2 stars. Now, let's move on. Let's talk about topic number 3, which is to focus on the 2, I call it the 2S solution, okay? Now, it is important, yes, nutrition, exercise, all of that stuff is really important for you to be healthy, to get rid of angina symptoms, but there is more than that. And here is where the modern world comes into place, okay? We live in a world that it is completely different from our grandfathers or our grandmothers, okay? So what is this 2S solution, okay? It's pretty straightforward. S number 1 is called sleep, okay? We have been deprived from sleep nowadays, and there is so many things that are happening in your body, recycling of cells, your memory, your mental clarity, like cravings for foods. It's so many things that I cannot even get into on this short class here. I just want you to understand the importance, and I want to give you 2 quick tips to improve your quality of sleep on this video, on this class here, all right? So the first tip related to how to improve your sleep is actually to get sun or just natural light, especially in the morning once you wake up. Okay, that's going to be helping you to regulate your circadian rhythm. And circadian rhythm is just your biological clock. Okay, it's the way your body works, and that's going to be helping you to have more energy throughout the day, but most importantly, to feel sleepy, to get sleepy in the evening. And that's what when you want to actually to fall asleep, right? In the evening. I hope so. So that's the first tip. The second tip that I have for you is actually quite the other way, the opposite of getting daylight, okay, during the day, is actually to avoid artificial lights in the evening. And a lot of us, with all these artificial lights that we have in our environments, and also with our cell phones, with the TV, laptop, all of just this blue light is actually disrupting our circadian rhythm that I just mentioned to you, this biological clock that works on a 24-hour cycle. So getting sun exposure, daylight exposure during the day, especially in the morning, and avoiding in the evening the artificial ones is going to be helping you to have a better night of sleep. So that's the first S here. The second S is stress, the silent killer. Yes, this is huge, my friends. You can't really just focus on nutrition and exercise and forget about stress. This is huge, so you have to be addressing that. You have to be saying no to a lot of things so that you can manage your stress. And also, I would like you to start some management of stress types of activities in your day, okay? Things like meditation, breathing, going for a walk, getting some sun exposure, going into nature, doing some yoga, just playing some sports. I mean, there is so many options to manage your stress. And also, the last thing that I want to say related to the stress is actually the perception of stress. There is a lot of things happening in your life right now that you see as stressful. I want you to change that in your mind. I want you to get a new perspective in life and see that as a challenge, as something that's going to be moving, pushing forward. That's going to be something that's actually healthy for you. So that's quickly how you change this stress. You say no to a lot of things. You find management of stress types of activity, and you also change your perception. So that's how you do this. This is the 2S solution, and that, my friend, is how you start to get rid of angina symptoms naturally and forever. We treat the root cause here. Do me a favor, if you like this class, please like, share this with another dad friend of yours, and don't forget to go to BrazilianHealthNut.com to grab your free training there to get rid of the dad bod forever in just 81 days. It's totally for free. Go there right now. Don't procrastinate. Take action. Go to BrazilianHealthNut.com or just click the link on the description right below or above this class, and that's gonna work as well. And until then, make sure to take action so that you can become a dad on fire. I will see you on the next one. Peace.